Hi, I'm Elizabeth Smith with Oliver Smith Jeweler, and I'm here today with Mr. George Reed. And we're excited today to talk about some brand new high-end pieces we just got in the shop this week.
So as you know, and the point we beleaguer often is that we buy watches from the general public. But this week was a good week. We got in some really cool stuff that I'm really excited to share with you. But first, what are you wearing, Biz?
Today I have on the Patek Philippe Ladies 24 in steel. Now I have to say, this is a watch that has grown on me, and what I've come to appreciate with this watch is I like the symmetry of how the bracelet aligns with the case, and it all kind of looks like one. Really is Patek's, I think, play at a piece of jewelry.
It really is. It's one of those pieces that kind of blurs that line between function and jewelry. I think it kind of takes that original tank watch and kind of elevates it, does something a little different there. And today I have on another piece we just got this week. Lange Sohne's Lange 1 Moon Phase. This one happens to be in platinum. So you put it on, it just has that weight. It just feels right on my wrist. So so Oliver, if bonus is coming up, we'll talk about it.
It's very on theme for the topic today.
Exactly.
Because these watches are, I don't know, having all three of these pieces together. Yeah. One of these alone is hard to find and hard to have.
And any one of these would be an absolute grail in my collection. I would love to have any of them, and yeah, to have all three of them on the same plate is pretty remarkable. But let's start with probably the oldest here, which would be it's Lange Sohne's Zeitwerk in rose gold. For years now, you've seen the Zeitwerk. You usually see it in white metals black dial. This is one of the earlier variants where you actually have the rose gold and the light dial. It is unusual in that it is a triple jumping watch. It is jumping minutes, jumping tens, and jumping hours. So it's a mechanical watch that tells time digitally. Some of the work on the back of this is just some of the finest out there, as Lange Sohne is wont to do.
And what size is this? Looks like a big watch for Lange.
For Lange, it is. This is actually this one really measures out to about a 41.
Okay.
It's a metric thing, so I think it's like 41.3 or something like that. But yeah, for Lange, it's bigger, it's thicker.
Yeah, I have to say in person, it looks bigger than a 41.
Yeah, well, and a lot of people tend to gravitate to it because it is not necessarily the thin dress watch that's going to slip under a sleeve. It's a little bolder statement. It kind of sits proud on the wrist.
Definitely.
And then in the middle here, we have the 18 karat yellow gold Daytona, the John Mayer, if you will, the green dial, which usually signifies the 50th, but this one seems to have taken on a life of its own. In Hodinkie's Talking Watches 2, John happened to mention that he was fond of this watch and thought it was a little overlooked, and because of that, the watch has gone absolutely insane. I would love to have that kind of control over the market, but either way, it's one I hadn't really had a chance to play with live. I'd seen it in passing, and then to have one here, the green's incredible. It absolutely pops on this watch.
Green's beautiful, and we know 2021 is the year of green from Watches and Wonders.
Green's the new blue.
If there was a year to wear this watch, this is it.
Absolutely, yeah. Who knew 3 years before that Rolex would have been on top of it? And then last but certainly not least, we have the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Perpetual Calendar in rose gold.
This watch is beautiful.
This was a limited edition of 100 pieces done for the Latin American market. Incredibly hard to find, incredibly expensive. We paid a lot for this one. So if it's something you're looking for, please call me. But Perpetual Calendar, day, date, month, moon phase. The moon phase is actually photorealistic as well, so it's really pretty.
It's beautiful. That's what I noticed, and it's really subtle.
Yep.
I mean, this is one of those things, if you just like details on a watch and you know it's yours.
It's got details for days.
Yeah, the sky is that dark blue, and it has the stars through it. It's really stunning.
Well, and something, it kind of took me a minute because I don't see this very often on what's called the rehold, this kind of this inner bezel. It actually gives you the weeks of the year. 52 weeks of the year, and it actually tracks your weeks as well. Why? Not so sure.
Yeah, that was my next question. What do you need that for?
I think it's more of a flex because they can, It's just something you don't see very often, and a very cool watch.
That we appreciate.
But
and is this nicknamed the Brick?
This is not the Brick. The Brick is basically the chronograph, but it's in the Brick family. Anytime you get this this huge hunk of gold, Brick is almost referring to a satisfying weight on the wrist, kind of like the platinum piece.
Got it.
So
it's Brick Plus.
Brick, yeah. It is Brick Plus for sure. So yeah, I just thank you for tuning in and sharing these with us. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you like it a lot, please subscribe. Every little bit helps. And if you want to see any of these up close, we're down here in Scottsdale. Biz will be heading back up to Aspen here shortly, but
Yeah.
it's great to have you down. It's been a real hoot. So say hi to Aspen for me.
I will.
And thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks. See you soon.